On October 20th, 1944, American forces landed in the Philippines, threatening Japan's supply lines to the oil of Southeast Asia. Desperate to stop the invasion, Japan launched an all-or-nothing gamble to repel the U.S. beachheads on Leyte. Their plan called for a three-pronged attack, fatally dependent on timing. To the north, Admiral Jisaburo Ozawa would command a decoy fleet of aircraft carriers meant to lure the American fleet away from the landings. To the south, Admiral Shoji Nishimura's southern force would charge through the Surigao Strait, and from the west, Admiral Takeo Kurita's center force, built around the super battleships Yamato and Musashi, would slip through the San Bernardino Strait and crush the invasion. On October 23rd, U.S. submarines spotted Kurita's fleet in the Palawan Passage and sank 2 cruisers, including his flagship. He pressed on, but the next day, his column was swarmed by aircraft. Musashi absorbed more than a dozen bomb and torpedo hits before she capsized and sank. Several other ships were damaged, and by late afternoon on October 24th, Kurita was in retreat. Disaster befell the Japanese in the south, where Nishimura's formation was annihilated in the Battle of Surigao Strait by a line of American battleships. Meanwhile, Ozawa's decoy force accomplished its mission. Reports of enemy carriers drew Admiral William Halsey's fleet north. During the night, Kurita reversed course and turned his battered center force back towards Leyte, where it slipped through the San Bernardino Strait unopposed. The chain of events left the U.S. invasion defended by small escort carrier units, not meant for direct surface combat. At dawn on October 25, 1944, Rear Admiral Clifton Sprague's unit, known as Taffy 3, was performing routine patrols off the island of Samar. 6 escort carriers, fondly known as Kaiser Coffins, had no armor, a single 5-inch gun, and barely made 19 knots. Their only protection came from 3 destroyers, Johnston, Howell, and Harriman, and 4 smaller destroyer escorts, Samuel B. Roberts, Raymond, Dennis, and John C. Butler. These thinly armored tin cans barely displaced 2,100 tons. In contrast, Kurita's center force still boasted 4 battleships, 8 cruisers, and 11 destroyers. The battleship Yamato alone displaced over 70,000 tons, the combined weight of nearly every ship in Sprague's unit. Outnumbered and outgunned, Taffy 3 stood alone against the might of the Imperial Japanese Navy in one of the most extraordinary last stands in naval history.